First of all, I want to say thank y'all to everyone on the stage and everyone here. It's a very moving and crucial conversation. One question I have is, I resonated with so many points that you made today, and I just think about, I have a lot of peers that are talking about not voting. And I put a lot of points on the table to attempt to maybe get them to think about more than the position that they've taken. But I also resonate deeply with the core sentiment of what they're expressing. And I think about the legacy, the scars that we hold, and the legacy of exploitation and betrayal that we hold in our bodies. And that is a thing that makes me think about, like, I know we have a fight on our hands. We've always been in a fight, and we have immediate things that we have to do to attempt to get some pressure up off of us. And capitalism often doesn't give us a chance to really take a breath and think out of the box in terms of strategy. But, like, does any of the panelists have, like, your thoughts on, if we were to just think for a moment about a system where collective black wellness could even be a reality? Because I feel like that's what's missing. Like, we're in this fight, and we got folk on all fronts. I think a lot of us look to the 60s and 70s when we had leaders that critiqued all of this. And now we're embedded in such a way where, like, we're putting practical things on the table, but I think the split in terms of folk who don't even want to vote anymore is because nothing has been put on the table that where collective black wellness, I think, is ever going to be a reality. So somehow I feel like that's got to be addressed, even if we can't make it happen like now or in the immediate future, because we're never going to speak to all of our people knowing that haves and have-nots, winners and losers are fundamentally a part of this system. So you'll never give us anything where everybody's going to be well. What system, is there any ideas about a system that will work for black people as a collective?
To answer your question directly, the system is, there isn't a system from my point of view. There's not anything that's tangible that we can currently say, let's invest in this, rather than going to the polls, or let's invest in this rather than, what does that look like? One of my favorite books is Faces at the Bottom of the Well, and it's really a book on redefining Afro-pessimism. And what that means is, the book gives just like different stories and like what the scenarios are, with our current state in American society, what that will look like. And to sum things up, y'all, I'm long-winded, but one of the stories in the books is a fictional telling of if there was an island. There's this imaginary island. The atmosphere is dangerous to anybody who's black. Anybody who is not black. So all black people from America migrate to this island. We're living our lives. We're building society that, benefits us. We're flourishing, right? Nobody, like white people try to come to the island, y'all, they go to the upper room. So they can't survive. And the book just details the links that white Americans will go to get back what they consider their property, right? The links that they will go to get black people back in America, back, upholding this country with our blood, sweat, and tears. And so I think at the end of the story, it's like they end up bombing it and tearing it down, because in no way, shape, or form in our history can Black people be well, can we be sustained, can we be living a life that is fruitful and beneficial to people that look like us. And so to answer your questions, there's not a system right now. What we are trying to do, what we're given, is to redefine the system that we're currently living in a way that best benefits us with the power and resources that we do have now.